It's actually so criminal that a judge agreed. A judge looked over the measly little things I sent, which was just 2 sound recordings and 3 screenshots, and they deemed it credible. Hey, OG Fish. So I called around to quite a few. I've had constellations with them. I haven't written anything in stone yet. No. Here it is. The judge and DA picked it up. Actual criminal charges of cyber harassment. I bet some people are going to wish this was a grift and a lie. I bet they'll wish it was. For others, they knew this was coming. They knew what I was doing. And what I want to remind you all is this went in front of a judge, and a judge saw a problem with it. I feel like she already was served. I feel like they were this whole current fundraisers for, if I'm being honest. I was shocked to hear that they actually agreed to see the case. They had placed it at a level 4 felony charge. If it was a waste of resources, the judge wouldn't accept it, right? I mean, because that's what it comes down to. If you were unable to financially help, your help would be very much appreciated, just using your eyes and ears. If you have something, if you saw something, please send it to me. May 3rd is when the judge looked over what I presented, and I received a phone call that day and stated the judge is accepting it. The most important thing is a judge deemed it credible. A judge deemed it fallen under the statute of cyber harassment of it's a 4th degree felony. Okay. My evidence was presented in front of a judge and a district attorney. They looked over the evidence that I submitted, which again was not my entire hand. And based off the little bit I sent, they absolutely determined that it is enough to prosecute for cyber harassment. Yes, once there's a history of online harassment and stalking, it will be easier for others. They've gone after many. There's the moral YouTube boundary with many. They've made a lot of people's personal private business YouTube fodder. Let's not forget, at one point, even Lycan had a fundraiser to get a protection order against them because they doxed his mother. Okay. So I don't want to hear anything about my fundraiser when I'm actually pursuing legal charges, and you took up one and never pursued. This is legitimate. These people keep claiming I've had fundraisers for legal reasons. Now, this right here is a fundraiser for legal reasons. This is. No, it is a criminal investigation. It is now a criminal case. Not potentially. I've received conversation back that is accepted. There's a huge difference, especially when I know that others are raising fees for this. I'm not going to go in empty-handed. I received back from the secretary at the courthouse, and when they told me that the judge has seen the evidence I submitted, agreed to go ahead and pursue. The DA has absolutely picked up the listen. You can think I'm lying. I don't care. Works out better for me if you do. The thing about a phone call that was stated is that the police, after I made my report, called Kim, Grifting while they were live. They muted their mic, and then they came back and had a whole different tune. That's it. That's all I said about a phone call. The police don't investigate. What I stated was, while they were live, they received a phone call from the officer telling them that what they're doing is cyber harassment. When they unmuted their mics and came back on the airway, you could hear the difference in their tune. We are at 6:20 of our goal. Wow, thank you so much. Thank you guys so much. The lady said to me, anything you have that you want the judge to see on May 3rd, the cops have? And I said, no, they don't have everything. I let them hear some things. They don't have everything. She said, here's my email. Whatever you want the judge to see or hear on May 3rd, send it to me. If I'm able to show you all with undisputable proof on the screen that I'm not lying, why can't she do the same? Why isn't the same being done? Somebody sent me a screenshot of a question that was asked earlier. If you donate and a lawyer or attorney is not needed, yes, you can have a refund. Yes, you will get a refund. Yes. You guys want to see my police reports? You want to hear from the judge himself? Tune in, stay by. You'll see. This is a legitimate case with a legitimate thing. It's not a joke.